It's time to help our viewers through some tricky situations.
We teamed up with Real Simple Magazine for a Modern Manners edition of Social Dilemma. Here's the first one. Is there a polite way to ask someone to use headphones or put their phone to their ear when they're having a conversation on a train, in an elevator, in a coffee shop, the supermarket, or some other public place? Sorry, but your convo doesn't need to be on speakerphone. That's hard. When you're on the train and someone's doing that, it's super hard. I sometimes hope that if it's like one of those commuter trains that the train conductor says something, hey buddy, can you please
Everybody's looking around for
everybody
a school
wants
marm.
somebody to wag her finger at the person.
You know, the person sitting next to them, you kind of give her the eye like, you go ahead.
You do it.
Yeah, you do it.
You do it.
Sometimes recently, I've just been putting in my own earphones and listening to music or an audiobook or something.
Yeah.
Because,
I mean, they know they're on speaker. Don't they? It's not like they're unaware. And so I feel weird about it, I'll be honest too. Because if I say, hey, listen, do you mind? I mean, if it's really, really, really loud or it's music or something, I usually put my...
And sometimes on airplanes, you know how people, and it's been me before, like I used to let, when I was a new mom, Mila watch like Elmo. Yeah. I didn't have earphones. She wouldn't keep the earphones on if I had it, and people would be like... I'd be like, please, I'm just trying to survive. Like, you never know what somebody else is going through. Do you know what I mean?
I know. And if you have a way to silence it, but then you know what happens? You can hear it bleeding through your earbuds, can't you?
Turn it up.
You know the feeling?
Turn it up.
You're like, there they are.
Turn it up. Okay, here's one. I'm part of a book club with 6 other women. I moved to this area from the other side of the country, and I mispronounce the names of local towns sometimes. One woman in particular laughs at me when I do this. I'm gracious in the moment and shrug it off with a, thank you for teaching me how to pronounce it. But it does hurt my feelings and seems rude of her to laugh. What can I do? Now listen.
This is for you.
Now listen. I just want to say, I've mispronounced many things. It comes from one side of my family straight down to me. I find it a way. Nobody wants misperfection. Yeah. So I think next time, make a little joke back and just say, hey, Sue, guess what? Not all of us are perfect.
Yeah.
Okay? If it hurts her feelings, I'm sorry. But guess what?
Does it bother you when someone says to you? It doesn't.
It doesn't bother me because I mispronounce a lot. I've been at this a long time. Practice makes perfect. You know, it doesn't hurt my feelings. But I think we all know the person that's kind of correcting everything.
Yeah, I don't like that person either.
Yeah.
I used to, when I lived in New Orleans, words that seemed normal, like Burgundy, our station was on Burgundy Street. It's pronounced Burgundy there. Oh. Burgundy. So if
Ron
you
Burgundy?
Yes. So if you pronounce it wrong, hey, you idiot. Like,
no, I know.
But at the same time, like, it's an ouch because, you know, like, I mispronounce things too, but if someone says that was wrong, okay.
I know.
I think sometimes you think, well, maybe I'm not. Well,
I feel bad. You know, I sometimes feel bad about it. Yeah. But not. I also think it's everybody's trying their best.
Just ignore the woman who's laughing at you. Nobody likes her anyway.
No.
Nobody does.
No, because if she's correcting about mispronouncements
and laughing like I'm superior.
You couldn't get Burgundy right. Okay.
All right.
Here's one. You go ahead.
All right. My husband's brother has way, way, way more money than we do. He and his partner have often invited us to trips and paid, saying they've been really lucky and would love for us to join them. We pay for an occasional dinner, but they cover most expenses. Is that okay, or should we skip because we can't pay our share? By the way, what a beautiful thing to write.
And beautiful thing to write. And I sort of think if your brother and, you know, if that family says they want to do something for you, they mean it.
And I think you can have like a side convo with your brother and say, look, we're feeling kind of crummy. Yeah. We feel guilty and we don't want to be those people. And if he says, but I love your company, I want you there, you know, because sometimes just take it, just say yes.
And I think also, I can't remember exactly what we said in the Real Simple because we did this eons ago, but I think what we said was offer to pay for a dinner or something, right? Yeah. Does that ring a bell?
He did say we pay for occasional dinners.
Okay, well then
it's ringing a bell.
We didn't say that.
We're doing really well here. If you have an etiquette or social dilemma, email us at modernmanners@realsimple.com.